Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Alli. This is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome
To Offscript.
a podcast.
Where we are amazing.
And we are the best.
And we're very humble.
The most humble people you'll ever meet.
Oh my gosh. And we compare books to their movies.
Why, yes, we do. Or at least we try.
We do. We're sometimes successful.
Sometimes. Other times, not so much. Sometimes.
Yes. Today, I think we might be successful.
We will see.
We have I Am Legend going for you today. Mm-hmm. And we're doing
This
the Will Smith
is
one.
a listener pick from...
Yes. Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Used to go to church with her.
Here's your pick.
Yes, finally.
Sorry, it took us a whole season later to get it to you, but it's here.
Yes. Yeah. And so that's what we got going. I guess there's more than one we found out, so we're doing the Will Smith version.
3. And I
Yeah,
kind of
what
want to
the
watch the
heck?
other ones.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Mini-sodes. That's what those are for.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare attack my leg. Oh, you attacked my leg. Dang, Loki.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have a picture.
Go for it.
So we got like a big round pool, not one of the like super big ones, but bigger than like the little rectangle pools, right? And so it came with a filter, but at the point that I put it up, I'm like, I'll just put it up, and then so that I never ended up doing the filter. So I was like, I emptied it today to clean it out, and then put it back up for real with the filter. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know I was expecting grass to be dead under the pool, right? Duh. It's been up for 2 weeks, understand.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It seriously smelled like a freaking farm. I pull it back and it stinks so bad. Like it's like a dead person is there because flies are now everywhere in this dead grass. I'm
nasty.
like, what the heck? I've never had this experience before. It's so gross. And of course the kids have misplaced, or Luna, one of the plugs to fill it back up again. So now I'm like, what do I do? Do I just like let it air out and hope the flies go away? Or do I cover this stench up? I don't know what to do.
That's so gross.
It's so gross. And I'm just sitting here like, this is the worst. So I think when it's not hot, I'm going to go out and search for this plug because I'm like, this is so yuck.
That's gross.
No, I've never experienced this before. Like, we've done pools before at, like, my mom's house and everything, and it's just the grass dies. It doesn't stink.
Is it the same kind of pool that your mom has?
No. So she had, like, a rectangle one that's, it's like 3 feet deep, right?
Oh,
Not even, like 2 feet.
Yeah.
This is one that's at least 3 feet. It's a big, huge circle.
All right.
And so, I don't know. So it's just,
Maybe it's just like a more
water.
massive body of water. Yeah.
Yeah, and I already emptied it once, so maybe I just
And no
put
filter.
it up. Yeah, maybe
Think
I just
about it
put
like-
it up on the wet, and it just got awful.
Well, too, like if you think about a fish tank, you need a filter for a fish tank to help like get rid of all the bacteria that water grows.
Right.
So
maybe that, but
maybe the bacteria mixed with the grass, mixed with the bugs.
maybe it's just nasty. So
I don't know.
I'm dealing with that.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what to do.
I have a feeling that throughout this whole entire episode, we are going to hear that little ball jingle, jingle, jingling.
That's all right. Why not? Add authenticity to us.
It does. It does. We're real people too.
Yes.
With pools that smell like dead people and cats that want to roll balls.
Anyways, that's my picture. I'm dealing with that. You're dealing with a cat. That's it.
I would much rather be dealing with my cat than with
I would as
the
well.
smell of death.
I don't even know what. I don't know. Luckily, it's only outside. My inside doesn't smell, except that my dog rolled in it. So now I have to go give them a bath after this.
Of course they rolled in it.
Yep. Anyways, all right. Speaking of death,
That's our trigger warning.
Animals die and people die and are turned into monsters in this book. All right, I got a synopsis. Let's do it. Robert Neville is a survivor of a plague that transforms humans into monsters, and he wanders alone. Neville knows he is badly outnumbered, and the odds are against him. The infected wait for him to make a mistake that will deliver Neville into their hands.
We're doing the Will Smith one. When I first saw the Will Smith one forever and a day ago, I was convinced these things were zombies. Then, after reading the book, finding out they're vampires, I was like, what the fuck? There's a big difference. Then watching the movie this time, I was like, oh, they actually they do seem like vampires, actually. I was just
can't go in the light.
Idiot. They can't go in the light. They feast on blood. So like I just think it was creepy because like, you know, vampires can talk. Vampires can have conversations. These vampires don't. So they seemed like zombies to me.
Right.
But after reading it and seeing that, I was like, well, shit, they are vampires.
Yeah, maybe. Did you look that up?
I didn't. No.
Let's try it. Let's see what Google says.
Because I was watching it and I was like, holy fuck, they are vampires.
I know. Okay.
I was just a dumbass. Francis Lawrence directed this?
Yes.
How the fuck did I not know that?
I don't know. Should I keep going? I was looking at ChatGPT.
No, yeah, you look that up. I just was scrolling and getting ahead of us.
Okay, so ChatGPT says that they are dark seers, and I'm like, are dark seers more zombies or vampires? And they said they are more vampire than zombie, but they have traits of both. So it's like a zombie vampire that he's fighting.
That actually, yeah, that fits it perfectly. Because like I said, you think vampires fucking talk. Look at Edward.
Yeah, it even has a whole chart on here. Oh my gosh, I might just screenshot this and post it with our thing. Because it's like the trait is like undead or infected human. And then it says zombies. Zombies are infected and undead. Vampires are often undead. Darkseers are infected, not undead or humans. And then sunlight weakness, bloodthirsty. It has a whole list of things. I'm going to screenshot it. All right. So we have our author, Richard Matheson.
Mm-hmm.
Director, Francis Lawrence. Screenplay writer, Mark Protosevich. And Arkiva Goldsman. Akiva. Oh, yeah, there's no R in there.
Yeah.
I like to add things. And then when I'm my kids do it, I'm like, why are you not reading all the letters? You see, there's no N in this word.
It's because they get it from you.
And the audiobook reader, I think we had the same one.
Yeah, I think so.
Robert Sindine. I didn't.
Yeah. Boring.
Yeah. Agreed.
What's crazy to me is Francis Lawrence usually does a great job with adaptations. So I'm actually kind of shocked.
I know.
For how different this one was.
Let me double check it was him. I'm pretty sure I updated all this. But now you got me questioning.
No, I think you're right, but he just didn't do a great job with this adaptation.
He definitely went his own way.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yep, it's Francis Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, maybe he got so much flack for this one that he was like, oh, my next ones I actually have to do really good at.
Maybe, because, yeah. In his IMDb picture, he looks just like Bradley Cooper, except older. And I'm like, that's
actually, yeah,
crazy.
I can see that. Yep.
That's funny. Anyways, all right. So the book came out July 1954. The movie came out December 14th. Hey, Riley's birthday, 2007. That's 53-year difference. That's
a massive difference. Yeah.
Yeah. But like we said, this is the third attempt at this.
Yeah, it is. And then they just stopped.
Yeah, right. From what we've been told, this is the closest one that they've gotten. Not what we heard.
No, No, it's the first one. This is the one that's the most furthest from it.
Oh, then what was it? I heard was it Will
The
Smith?
first one. Oh.
Okay, but wasn't it Will Smith portrayed Robert Neville the best? Something about this one was the best.
I can't remember. Go back and listen to our Kent Nerd Party episode.
I know, that's where it was talked about. Oh, man. All right, well, what did you do first?
I watched it first.
I as well did that. I cried. First time. Cameron and I, like, we were dating a year and a half. He's never seen me cry. And then I just start bawling at this movie. He's like, that's seriously what the first reason, like, that's why you cry. I was like, the dog. And then I did it again. Oh my gosh.
Actually, I think this was the first movie that I cried in when the dog died too. But I didn't cry this time when I watched it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was opposite. You guys, you got to go watch our YouTube for this one and you'll just see me freaking bawling the entire time. It's like
the first time that there's been one that Allie's cried in and not me.
Like, not just like cried. Like, I've like teared up at Homeward Bound and I teared up at Marley and Me. This one, I'm full on in the videos going, I don't understand why she had to die. I'm like sobbing.
Because he was turning into a zombie.
I mean, I understand logically why, but why did the writers have to do it?
Because it happens in the book. Of all the things to stay true to, this was one of them.
And it skimmed the truth in the book.
Yeah, it really did.
And so, okay, what are our initial thoughts? How do you feel about it?
Well, here's the hard part, because initially I'm like, it's a zombie story. That's what it is. Now I'm like, it's a weird zombie vampire story.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, it's enjoyable, but I'm not on a Saturday night like, oh, I'm bored. I want to watch a movie. I'm going to pop it in.
Right. You got to be in the mood for zombie vampires.
Yeah, exactly.
And why did we pick it? Well, it's Tanya from our listeners picked it. So thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I got some super fun facts for you. Number one. Before they started filming, Will Smith went on dates with Abby, the dog who plays Sam, so he could get to know her better. He grew so enamored with her that he tried to adopt her when filming was finished, but the dog's trainer could not be persuaded to give her up.
That's so sad.
What's sad? I wouldn't give him my dog either. I'd be like, screw you. You're a millionaire. Go get your own dog. This is my dog.
Well, it's just a trainer. The trainer just wanted the dog to keep making it money, most likely.
Well, I had... Oh, down here. Okay, number 5. I'll skip. The movie's animal trainer found Abby in a kennel. She had the right look, but had never been trained. He only had a few weeks to get her up to speed. He worked real hard on this dog. Wow. I would have kept her too. Oh. I'd be like, I put all this work into this dog.
Will Smith's dates had to happen 2 weeks before filming started too.
Oh, yeah.
Or a few weeks. So, yeah. So, Will Smith is in the same boat as this guy.
I know, but he didn't train him. And
That's
would be like, to my puppy. My dog. I found him at the shelter. You go find your own dog. So, this movie was greenlit without a script. I feel like that's impressive.
Shouldn't have happened. It's very impressive. It's very impressive, but
it should not have happened.
Based off of how the adaptation does, I don't think they should have did that.
Okay. Got it. So while doing a press conference in Japan for the release of this movie, Will Smith accidentally revealed the ending to a collection of entertainment reporters. Warner Brothers asked, right? Seriously. Warner Brothers asked the reporters and all those present to withhold the ending. And the reporters all obliged without any payoff. Japan's
That's insane.
Better than us.
Hell yeah, they are.
There's no way any American company would.
I was just going to say, the second anything gets leaked, it becomes everyone's knowledge.
Yeah. Good on you, Japan. And lastly, some of the mannequins in the video store were played by real people.
Ew.
Yeah. If you look closely in the scene, you can see them move to help mess with the viewers' minds.
Ew. No thanks.
Yeah.
I already feel like they're real. I hate mannequins with a passion. They're probably one of my bigger fears. That's why, oh my God, last Halloween, John and I went to Fright Fest and John convinced me to do one of the haunted houses. And I was like, it's not going to be that bad. Fucking hell. Right off the bat, it was bad. But, and I couldn't tell if I wanted him to go in front of me or him to stay behind me because my biggest fear in a haunted house is that something's going to come up behind me and get me. Okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I'm like, go in front of me. No, I need you behind me. No, I need you in front of me. And like, finally I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like, my head is getting held straight down. I'm looking at my feet. I'll look up a little bit just to make sure I'm going the right way. And we turn this corner and there's this room that's got strobes going and it's all mannequins.
Oh my God.
I stopped and I wasn't moving. John was like, come on, we gotta go. And I was like, the mannequins are gonna get me, John. It's like, the only way to get through this haunted house is to go out. So we have to keep going.
Oh my gosh.
So,
that's so funny.
I don't want to rewatch it for that.
There you go. Are we ready?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So, book kicks off. Robert Neville was protecting his house by making steaks and garlic fixtures and fixing the boards. He got back in the house before dark, and that's when all these things started coming. White-faced men and women, and they're calling for him by name, saying, Robert Neville, get out here. He tried to drown out the sound with music, but all he could do was think about the women because they were all being sexual and trying to entice him. And he finally went to bed and had nightmares as always. And it's been like this for 5 months.
Robert is not making steaks and garlic fixtures. He's well, technically he did cook a steak, but not the kind of steak you're thinking of to feed himself and Sam. And him and Sam are going around the whole town. Like, I felt like this whole book took place in Robert's house.
Yeah, pretty much.
The whole fucking movie takes place outside of Robert's house.
Yeah, because the zombie vampires don't know where he lives. That's like a key thing.
Yeah. And the Robert zombie vampires, oh my God. Zombie vampires. They don't talk, so they can't be like, Robert Neville, get out here.
Right.
So they're just trying to turn anyone and everyone that they can into what they are.
And as you said, he has Sam
nightmares
with him already.
Yeah, he has Sam with him already, which is a huge difference. Because, man, when the dog came into the book, I was like, wow, that's kind of weird that he gets him so late. And then he died, and I was like, wow, he doesn't have a pet. Yeah, I was like, this is dumb. I think it was to show... I don't know. I don't know what it was. The weirdest. Also, I guess we should say that we get flashbacks of Robert's family, and you see that that's how he got Sam. Yeah, because it was the family's puppy. Yeah,
brand new daughter. Puppy.
Yeah. Could you imagine trying to train a fucking puppy during basically the apocalypse? That's all I could think as they're handing him a puppy. I was like, he would probably be better off without the puppy. Like, I get it. It's his companion, but now he's got to deal with these fucking zombie vampires and a puppy.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh my gosh. All right. So the book, he's next day and he's going around collecting things, taking care of all the dead bodies outside. And he goes and gets more steaks and more garlic, and he has to kill these things by stabbing them in the heart because they're vampires.
That's not the case in the movie. In the movie, he's just going out to talk to mannequins because he's so lonely that he's set up mannequins to have conversations with them. And I always think it's hilarious when he finds the one attractive and he's like, hey, do you know anything about her? Oh, no, man, never mind.
I know. And then when oh my gosh, when Sam dies and he goes there and he's like crying and he's like, I told a friend I'd say hi. Can you just say hi back? Just say hi back. And he's just like sobbing. I'm like, I just wanted to die. I was like, I hate this movie. Oh my gosh.
And then basically he's raiding people's houses to find food for him and his dog. That's what he's doing. He's not taking care of dead bodies. He's not stabbing vampires in the heart yet because he doesn't have to stab vampires in the heart. I guess, too, there's a 53-year difference. So obviously this movie was going to be more modern. So he just has guns and can shoot the things.
Yes. Yep. But in the book, he also had guns, but the guns didn't work. Like they just slowed him down.
That's true.
So whatever.
Good
all
point.
Right, so he's super wasted now, and that's how he's coping with all this. The whole next chapter.
That is not happening in the movie. He doesn't ever drink once.
Yeah, I don't remember him doing that. Interesting. All right, so he's not in a good mood, and he's missed his wife, who has died. So he went to visit her in her crypt, and he had to throw some vampires out of there, but he knew her body was safe because he lined it with garlic. And he cried for a while and then left and saw a dead body of one of the ones he threw out. And he's like trying to figure out how they died. And it clicks. He's like, oh my gosh, they can't go into sun. And I'm just like, it's been 5 months and you haven't figured that out yet? What? Okay.
That's actually a good point.
So he did an experiment by throwing one into the sun and she died. But then he's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And he leaves. So he's like, wait a second. How do I really know if she died until nighttime comes and if she doesn't wake back up? So he went to go get her and he looked at his watch to figure out what time it was and he realized it stopped working. And that's bad news because the vampires are coming.
At least in the movie, he was always checking his watch. And there is a point in the movie where his watch stops working, but that's after the vampires have set up a trap to get him, because he set up a trap to get them. Because in the movie, Robert's trying to use their blood, or he's trying to use his blood to find a cure. So he keeps getting vampires to test and see if his cure is going to work. And his wife and daughter die in a helicopter crash when they're about to get off of the island that they're on in New York. I think it's Staten Island.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. Like he doesn't even have like false hope that they're alive in a different town somewhere. He like full on watched
Exactly. It's just they died.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
but there's no crypt.
No. And she was not. I haven't got there yet, but she did not come back as a zombie. Vampire.
No, she did not.
So he races back home, and because he realizes he left the garage open and all these vampires are probably in his house right now, sure enough, when he gets there, he sees them. He screeches his tires and he tries to get away, but they chase him. And this big fight breaks out, and he ends up going back to his house, and he's able to get in and keep all the vampires out. But he finds out his power's been out, so all his food is bad now, which pisses him off. And he goes out and he starts shooting all these vampires. And he realizes at one point that his shoulder gets cut open. And how pointless this is because vampires can't die that way. So he goes back into his house and just lays there and is crying for his wife, Virginia.
I don't think his blood in the book is not like he can't get infected. Can he? Like the movie?
No, he cannot get infected in that. He got bit by like a vampire bat. And he's like, that's why I'm immune.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that actually. Never mind.
Okay.
His food never goes bad. The vampires aren't there yet.
It took a long time for the vampires to get there.
Pretty much like towards the end of the movie.
I was like, oh my God. Oh, to his house for sure. But even show up in the movie.
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, you're right.
All the suspense for a really long time. And that's my least favorite part of freaking horror movies is the suspense.
What's funny is this isn't really a horror movie, but the suspense of it definitely does feel like a horror movie. You're right.
Yeah. And then the fact that there was like no music drove me crazy. Because at least with the music, you can tell. Oh,
that's fucking hilarious. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. There was like no music the entire time, which added to the scary. And I know that's why they did it. But I was like, at least with the music, I know something's coming.
They played music during the very emotional parts.
Yes, they did. They're not scary.
Like when the dog was dying.
Yeah. All right. So in the book, we get a flashback.
I know. I'm like, this is so weird because like a lot of what happens in the movie doesn't happen in the book at all.
I know.
Because essentially everyone essentially everyone. He's living in a post-apocalyptic world. He's running all these tests on animal subjects to try and find the cure. He's getting vampires so that he can get the cure. He is raiding houses and like making a map and crossing things out. He's also getting up on the radio to be like, hey, I'm a survivor. If you're a survivor, come to me. Then a family comes, and I'll let you continue.
Okay. So he gets a flashback and his wife is feeling sick, but she didn't know like how she felt sick. She's like, I just couldn't sleep, but I just feel off. I'm not hungry. And it turns out they had just finished a war, and people are wondering if this is like a germ warfare than the enemy is continuing to do. Because many people around them are getting sick, but they agreed, hey, we're going to keep sending our daughter to school because schools aren't shutting down yet.
Oh, there's a good thing to point out. The freaking what caused this zombie vampire apocalypse is basically the government. The government released this like thing that they thought was going to help everyone, but it ended up being an illness.
Yeah, the CDC did not do their research, which brings up.
Yeah.
I saw this meme all the time during like 2020. It was like the zombie memes when people are getting vaccines. I'm like, oh no, let's not do this, please. All right. So we're back to present day, and he's trying to come up with this new concoction to with onions and cloves that smelled like garlic. And he took a syringe and stabbed it in one of them, but it didn't do anything, and he's getting very frustrated. He went out in the yard and found a cross, which they also hate. And he grabbed another one and tied her up. And when she woke up, he yells at her, trying to figure out what they are afraid of, and she didn't answer. And eventually he threw her out into the yard, and he went and soaked his hand in alcohol because she bit him.
Yeah, this doesn't... I mean, I guess he does take a woman, and that's the vampire that he tries to give the cure to. But he keeps her tied up in his basement.
Yeah.
And the rest of that does not happen. Yeah. It's my laboratory. How does he have a freaking laboratory?
No. He's had... And that's another thing. It's been 5 months.
Oh, yeah. It's been like years.
5 years, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
3 to 5 years. I can't remember. All right. So the one vampire that keeps calling for him, Neville, come out, is one that keeps coming to his house. And so it pisses him off, like, because he keeps calling for him. So he shot him and then drew back when the girl vampires start being raunchy. Like, they're all, like, flashing him and doing, like, dirty moves.
Come out here.
Yeah. And I don't understand. Is it because he wants to? Which is why he's like, I can't look at this. It's tempting. Or is it purely?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's either that or he just hates the vampires.
Yeah. Probably both.
Yeah. I just thought it was if they see me out the window or any of my peepholes, they're going to attack. So I can't look for too long. Which also, Robert in the movie never looks out the windows, which I think in a situation like that, yeah, I get it. In the movie, he has these big metal things that close over all of his windows and doors. But you would think he would have created some sort of hole for him to look out.
Yeah.
Just to keep an eye on things. But no, instead he sleeps in his bathtub holding a gun, just laying there, not looking out. Okay. That makes sense.
What a comfortable way to sleep, too. Why? What's wrong with your bed?
Yeah, no. In the freaking bathtub with his dog, too. So, you have even less room. Yeah. No, it's stupid. Very stupid.
It's like a tornado watch. Not quite.
Yeah. Gosh.
Okay, so we get a flashback again. He's trying to figure out how to deal with his wife. The government said that anyone infected has to be brought to the incinerators. But he's like, I'm not going to bring my wife to burn to death. So he knitted a body bag. Did I read that right? He knitted a freaking body bag and buried her in it.
Yep.
He's just sitting there knitting. It's like a little grandma craft. We'll knit in a body bag. And then
he's like, it's the vampire apocalypse. This is what we do.
Exactly. But then 2 days later, here she comes knocking on his door.
Yeah, that does not happen. She's just dead in the movie.
Yeah. That would have been so spooky. They should have put that in.
Dude, that would have been
That's like
creepier.
Pet
They should have kept that
Sematary
in.
stuff.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it wouldn't have really been. It would have just been, hey, look,
Right.
she's a vampire. But
Right. But
yeah,
like-
it would have been spooky.
yes. All right, so we're back to present day. And he rented a bunch of books on blood and disease, and he came up with this theory. In his first plan was to get a microscope, and then he woke up and there's another dust storm outside, and it clicks. He got the magnifying glass, and he didn't know how to use it. And then he did research, got another one that was better, and it took him a while, but he eventually figured it out. And he found out that vampirism is a bacteria, and it spreads so quickly because of the dust storm.
Well, he already knew what it was in the movie. He was just trying to figure out the cure, though.
Okay.
Also, at this point in the movie, there's now a family that came to him. Mm-hmm. It's a mom and a son. So now it kind of like fills this hole of his wife and daughter who died.
Yes.
Because he then gets to hang out with them. And there's a scene where he's sitting there reciting Shrek to the kid to try and like get the kid to trust him.
Like verbatim, like word for word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's watched it
like
30,000 billion
obviously you've had to watch this a lot.
All right. So Neville went kind of crazy and psychotic. He was on his day 3 of his drinking binge, but he saw a dog. He chased the dog, and he's trying to get the dog to come be his friend, as I would do as well. But the dog ran away, and he tried to feed the dog, and he had it come back, but it never did. And he got worried that the vampires got it. So he said a little prayer, and the next morning he noticed the food was gone. So he's like,
How sweet.
the doggy's coming. Hey.
Instead, in the movie, it's his dog already.
Way more details about the dog. So all the details on how he tried to get the dog to come in, and it was like little by little. And he went to the store and got dog food and dog stuff, and it took weeks. But eventually he sat on the porch, and the dog would come up and eat the food. And one day it didn't come, and he starts getting real worried. And then he sees it, and it's really badly hurt. And he's getting a little frantic now. He wants to heal it. So he continues to try to let it trust him, but eventually he snatches the dog up and keeps him inside as this dog is like digging to try and get out because it's nighttime and he senses the vampires coming. And finally, after a while, the dog trusts him. It's been about a week and the dog dies. I'm like, are you freaking with me? I was so pissed.
I know. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, wow. Because I was sitting here and I was like, there is not a single thing that's similar to the movie. And then the dog came in and I was like, okay, cool. We're finally somewhere. Mm-hmm. Finally. But I really thought this was the turning point where things were going to start being similar. And then the dog died super quick. I was like, well, there went that.
But the dog died in the movie.
I just fell off my chair.
Oh my gosh. Dang it. I'm not there this time.
I am standing up now. Okay. We can keep going.
Okay, but the dog died in the movie. You want to explain that horrible situation?
Oh, yeah. When the vampires trapped Robert because he had trapped one of theirs to kidnap to be a test subject, they then got their revenge, snatched him up, made him stay out until the sun went down. He woke up before the sun was fully down. He cut himself down, and him and Sam had to essentially fight the vampires because they were able to get out of their little hidey hole. And Robert and Sam were trying to run to the car, but the vampires were ganging up on them, and Sam saw her owner in trouble and jumped and bit at the vampires, but the vampires also bit her. And so dogs can get infected. So she got bit.
Tricked us because he's doing all these tests, right? And there was this one test on this rat that the rat is like healed. And so you're like, oh, it works on animals. No, it does not.
Because he then tries to give it to Sam, but then Sam turns into a vampire and he has to break Sam's neck.
He's just sitting there sobbing. Oh my gosh, the worst. So he did not become a drunk again in the book. He became motivated now. He was trying to figure out everything he could about vampirism. He recalled a story about 10 months ago when all the purists in religion and religious people popped up saying that this was God's will. And then that was debunked. But there's theories of that's why vampires hate crosses and all this sort of stuff.
That doesn't happen in the movie.
No. He was out looking for that one vampire that keeps yelling at him to come out of his house. And he's doing this. It's kind of like a game. He has fun, like, hunting him down. And as he's doing this, he sees a woman. And he runs over to her, but she freaks out and runs away. And eventually he catches her, but she's like, no, no, no. And he's like, no, look, are you human? I'm human. And finally she gives in and he asks her name. And she says, it's Ruth.
And so Ruth is technically the family that comes to be with him.
Kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. Not spot on, because she is in fact a human.
Yes. So he brought her back to the house where she fought him the whole way, and he finally locked her in the bedrooms because she continued to try and leave. Finally, he went in and spoke with her and shoved garlic under her nose, and she gagged. So he assumed she was infected, but also she let him know that her husband died a week ago and she's just been wandering. So she could have just been sick from that. She wanted to leave, but he said that the vampires are out there, so you have to stay.
This does not happen. Instead, the family that found him was like, I've been hearing your radio thing, so we came to be with you because we heard your thing. But also, did you know about this town that's over in Canada that we could go to that's got a bunch of survivors? And he's like, there's no survivors. We're all dead. We're all screwed.
Mm-hmm. Very negative. Yes.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's literally now lost his wife, his daughter, and his dog. So.
I know. I was surprised. Well, I guess they found him because he was trying to kill himself. I was going to say, I was surprised that he did not earlier. He was looking for the dog.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
All right. So they got talking about all the findings that he had been doing, and such as crosses they don't like, and they have to smell the garlic and all this. He thinks he's immune because he was bit by a vampire bat in the war. And Ruth asks
Wait,
him,
I thought it was that they had to eat the garlic.
Like,
because I thought she ate the garlic.
She smelled
and
it.
He was like, all right. Huh?
I thought she smelled it. Sure. He thinks that he's immune because he was bit by a vampire bat in the war. And Ruth asks how he knows that these things can't be saved. And he's like, as soon as they're that deep in, I don't think they can be saved. They're vampires forever. But then he got to thinking that maybe this is why she came, to change his thoughts.
Basically, they, in the movie, what happened with Ruth, or I don't even think her name's Ruth in the movie, but anyway, what happens with the chick with the kid, Anna and the kid, he tells her about the test he's been running because she finds his vampire in the basement, and she realizes, hey, it's working. And he's like, oh my gosh, and gives her his blood. And of course, at that point, the vampires have found his house because they followed them home when Anna saved Will Smith.
Mm-hmm. Of course. He woke up and Ruth is about to leave. And he's like, what are you doing? And they talked for a little bit longer, and then they started kissing. And he got excited. And he's like, okay, I'm going to check your blood, and then you're going to be human, and we're going to be perfect. And she begged him not to check her blood, and he did. And she is a vampire. But before he could react, she smacked him over the head with a mallet.
This does not happen. She is not a vampire. She's a human. Instead, he gives her his blood and is like, we both can't escape, so you and your kid need to go get to that town if it even exists. I'm going to keep these vampires at bay. And then he gets killed by the vampires.
Yes. He woke up to he's not dead yet in the book. He woke up to a message saying that she's a vampire. She was originally sent to spy on him, but she saw But when she was loving him, she was genuine. You know, that one day that they had together, she fell for him. And she warned him that in case they come to kill him, you got a chance to run right now. And as of right now, they're able to rebuild their society and they don't want him getting in the way of it. And he originally was the one who killed her husband, but she grew to know his life and feels for him.
That does not happen in the movie.
Nope. So he's sitting there watching all these vampires, and the vampires... so there's like two types of vampires. There's ones that are like dead vampires. Ones that are like not dead, but still vampires, I guess. And so the not dead, still vampires are killing the dead vampires. And they eventually break in and get him and kidnap him.
That does not happen. There are no two different versions of the Well, I mean, there's dog vampires and human vampires.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. And the book ends by him waking up in this medical room tied down, and Ruth came in and explained everything and how she was really sad that this happened, and she gave him some meds to take to help because he was about to be publicly executed and a bunch of vampire people gathered to watch. What the heck?
The movie ends with the mom and son making it to the human town and handing them the cure.
Yep.
And that's it.
Happier ending for sure. Mm-hmm. No, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, this one was... It's just weird. The book literally didn't happen in the movie. The main character has the same name.
Yes. That's about it. They're monsters that are attacking them, but they're not the same type of monsters.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
There was a dog.
And the dog dies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Before we get there, let's do some cast. So we have Will Smith played Robert Neville.
For the movie, yes, perfect. For the book, I pictured someone more like Gary Oldman.
That would be good.
I think so.
Rocked it.
Oh, he probably would have been stellar at it.
Yes. I watched it first. I think that's who I thought of this whole time. But yeah, you're right. He did.
Well,
not
what's
match.
funny, I watched it first too.
I know, you did.
But once I started the book, I was like, the fuck is this? And then in my head, it was not Will Smith because the story wasn't even the same.
Right? Okay. Let's see. Then we got Alice Braga played Anna.
She was fine because she wasn't in the book, so I had no one to picture.
Yes. And Charlie Tan played Ethan, the boy.
Again, he was fine, but wasn't in the book, so I had no one to picture.
Right. Yeah. Same. So then I guess, we'll do the alpha male, who's like the main one, was Dash Mihok.
I did not even realize that there was a dude who played this guy. I just thought they CGI'd all of it.
I know, right?
He did really good.
Yes.
He was creepy.
And then
they probably CGI'd him to make him look like a, vampire,
probably. And then we got Abby, who was Sam, and apparently Kona
she was
too.
sweet.
But I don't.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know now. I want to know which one Will wanted to adopt.
I know Kona didn't even have I couldn't even click to see Kona. Abby has a little IMDb page apparently.
Yeah.
But so probably Abby. I bet Kona was there for stunt double
2 seconds. Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so we got, is the theme and book and movie the same?
What's hard is the theme is technically the vampire monsters, right?
The theme is, this guy, soul survivor, wants to find a cure. So the theme is the same.
It's just the story is absolutely not the same.
Yes. And so the characters, there's only one character.
And he does not stay true to how he was written. So much so that I pictured Gary Oldman as
exactly.
Robert Neville.
And what do you prefer?
This one's hard because they're 2 separate things. I don't even feel like I can
Apples and oranges.
justifiably be like, this one. Yeah. Because I enjoyed the book. I thought the book was good. And I was like, damn, I wish they made that movie.
I know. That would have been interesting.
But I enjoy the movie too. Can I say both?
Nope.
Then I would probably go movie just because I watched it first.
Yeah. I also chose movie. I don't know. The book was just okay to me. Like, I was kind of just trying to get through it rather than enjoy it. Not that I super love this movie either, because I sob like a friggin' baby every time I watch it, but but I don't know. The zombie movies just are not my thing, even though these are vampires apparently.
I know zombies are not my thing either, which is also why I'm like, maybe book, because book, it's all vampires.
Exactly.
But yeah, I like the movie.
We have chosen, I'm just updating our theory. We have chosen movie every single time so far this season.
Seriously?
Yep. Children of Men, both of us. Children of Men, Fight Club, Mickey. Oh, no, that one's not for me. I chose book for that one. Just kidding.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so you have chosen...
Holy shit.
American Psycho, I Am Legend.
The only one that I've read first so far is Children of Men. So the theory is pretty spot on so far.
Yes, for you, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine too. Actually, this is the only... Oh, no, American Psycho is the only one that's different for me. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I picked some good books.
You did.
Good movies?
Yeah, I guess movies. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, would you recommend
it to...
Sorry. You go.
It's okay. I actually don't think I would.
Book or movie?
Yeah, because I don't think I have any friends that would want to read this or watch it.
I don't think I'd recommend the book. But
like they've all watched it already. Like, if I met someone who hadn't seen it, I wouldn't be like, oh, you have to watch this.
Right. I'd be like, if you love dogs and you want to bawl your eyes out, go watch this one.
This is the movie for you.
Other than that,
hilarious.
Yeah,
that's
probably,
hilarious.
I don't know. It's not a top 10 movie favorite for sure.
No.
And we have a website for you guys.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I know. Offscript, 253.wixsite.com/offscript. Are you guys annoyed with us saying that over and over again?
I know. We just need to make sure that you know it.
Exactly.
And can go check it out.
Exactly. Because you can rate, subscribe, review there. We just ordered brand new bookmarks. Well, they're the same bookmarks, but there are more of them.
Yes, we now have more.
You can go.
Because we ran out.
Yes, because you guys are helping us out and donating to the libraries. I just did that.
So thank you.
Yep. I have like maybe 20 in my car, and I drove around. And I was like, oh, there's a library. And I stopped and put it in there. Kids are like, can we go? And I'm like, nope, hold on.
Every time John is out of town, or if he's working and he sees a little free library on his route to one of his sites, he will send me and Allie a Snapchat of him walking up to the library and putting our bookmark in.
It's so sweet. I love it. So did you guys know that Bri edits our podcast? And
holy shit.
She's editing more stuff now too, because that's what she wants to do with her life. So who are you editing for now?
I am editing for Panel by Panel with Tom Meany right now. So you should check out that YouTube. Find him on all of his socials under the Panel by Panel. I don't know, handle. That's what it's called. And if you like comics, it's gonna be your type of stuff. Yeah. I mean, he's just a nerd too.
Cool. And if y'all have editing needed,
reach out.
Message.
Go to our website and hit the contact us and be like, yo, I need a video editor or an audio editor.
Yep. Bri will happily do that.
Yes, I will.
Okie dokie. So this Wednesday, we might have a mini-sode for you. Come check us out. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Monday, we have The Taming of the Shrew.
yes, also known as 10 Things I Hate About You.
Woo! Where we went to school.
Yeah, and we get a fun one because our high school plays it, and we get to go sit in the bowl, the football,
which is the
stadium,
football field,
where Heath Ledger sang his song,
and did his little dance.
Yeah. So we get to go watch it coming up here.
Cute.
And it'll be fun.
At Stadium. It's going to be fun.
Yes. Stay tuned. That'll be our, we'll do a YouTube adventure.
Blog video thing.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And with that, I am Legend.
When off script. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shoutouts to Madame Shen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast.
See you next time.